Everyone, Thetymix here. Welcome back to Let's Play Frostpunk. Day 18. We've just turned the generator down, so it's lowering the usage there. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, 15 coal an hour. So combine that with the outpost, we're going to have a ton of coal for the next few days. That's going to be the least of our priorities. Dismantling that tent over there. Of course, the big story here is that we've equalized the situation with the Londoners. So now we're going to try to move that 26 back in the right direction. Alright, so the work situation today was steel first, but this time wood second, and coal actually last, given how well we're doing on that right now. Yes, it's work time. Get back to work. We hear you. Got a few hours. Zero over there. Yuck. Oh, stop that. Steam Steelworks complete. I'm going to just try to add in those engineers who were in the cookhouse. Oh, it doesn't seem to have improved our treatment situation. Oh well, I gave it a try. So the Steam Steelworks is finished. Those are just like a direct upgrade building. Just build them over top. And of course, I don't want to do that till the end of the day, but that's going to be a huge priority, obviously. So then the question is, we're about to get more scouts in. What research do we want next? Now, it would still be really nice to get that resource depot upgrade that we keep talking about and never doing. Yeah, I don't really want to upgrade the sawmills again. If I need more wood, I'll go to the wall drill. Coal, none of this coal stuff right now we need. I mean, again, that's eventually. Food, shelter. Now, we could get more food with the flying hunters. That would be helpful. We don't need it now, but we will if our population grows. And then on the heating side of things, when it gets colder, we're definitely going to want the power upgrade. And how far away is the getting colder? 2 days plus. So we don't really need it right now, but we could use it. Now, on the other hand, we could build a factory and get going with the automatons. But the problem with that, the only problem with that is, you know, it doesn't give us time. We could just build, we could use the resources from that to just build more depots instead of upgrading their storage. I mean, you know, that's a possibility. Suppose we're going to probably need to do more of that eventually anyway. So, you know, the question is, how long are we going to need for the next level researches? And I think I like the idea of going factory here. And then sort of reassess when it's done. Where is it? reassess when it's done. But after the factory, then probably going mechanical calculators and power upgrade to deal with this next cold snap. The only other issue is the heaters, and if it drops 2 levels, you know, that could make it too cold in some of our buildings. So honestly, I think we just got to go with the heating. So if we hit the improved heaters now, then mechanical calculators, then power upgrade. I just think we're at the point that, you know, we just need to do that. We don't have time to get other things done first. Boost the heaters. Double the heat, double the coal usage. And our scouts have reached the children's hideout. This cave is a hideout for some children who were evacuated from winter home. There are no adult survivors here. We should talk to the kids and take them to our city. Most definitely. Little survivors. We talked to the children in the hideout. They said that one night their teachers and some hunters took them out from winter home on a, quote, secret adventure. Teachers told them they're going to stay here for a while. When the food ran low, the guardians went back to get more and didn't return. It seems these kids were evacuated in time before things in their city got really ugly. Yes, very, very fortunate for them. And the usual survivor options, we're not going to leave them to their fate. We're not going to send them to the city and hope they survive. We're going to escort them. And they're not going to provide anything. You know, we formed them into an orderly column and set off towards the city. They walk quietly and resolutely like little adults, the youngest clutching their toys tightly. This is going to be a long journey. Please have enough warm beds prepared for their arrival. So yeah, they're not going to provide anything to the city. This is simply a humane philanthropic move because, you know, we don't have them working or anything. Well, I suppose they do assist in the medical facilities, but we've already got plenty of kids to do that, I think. Regardless, it's definitely the noble thing to do. So, you know, if we've got, we had 28, essentially we've got 18 extra housing spots now, and we add 35 kids, we're going to need 2 more houses, 2 more bunk houses, and we're also going to need like 2 more child shelters. So that whole idea of moving the child shelters to the outside, well, now it's a thing. It's going to come right at us here. Let me just check up on that whole research bonus. You can see we are at 168% from the original, 160. So that's very nice. Got the 1 in treatment, otherwise everything's fine. I'm just going to hold off on the building until night shift. We're going to have a lot of it to do, but it'll wait. And you can see our food going slightly down. It's now at 195. It was at, like 210 or something yesterday. So now they are going to be bringing more in, but that still is a bit of a concern. We definitely don't want to relax on gathering the food given that situation. Okay, so we've got all our hunters in place, and we've got some construction jobs going. This sawmill is used up everything in its range, so I want to get rid of that. We've got the 2 steam steelworks, obviously that's a priority. Building 3 bunkhouses. which will give us enough for all of the new kids plus one. And the reason I did that many is it fits neatly in our circle here. So after that, I think the child shelters are really the thing. We've got 2, and we need 5 because 35 kids are going to give us 62 kids, and I want to put them around the outside so they're not in the general housing area. So, I mean, I like the idea of just spreading them out some. So maybe having a couple over here behind the infirmary would be a sensible thing. Is there actually a tree or something there? I think there's a small frozen tree section. Well, what about here? No? Okay, I'll just put the 1 there then. We've got... I don't see any reason really not to just sort of continue this road out here. Well, let's put one over there. Next to the workhouse, or workshop. Oh, that's going to destroy resources, so let's not do that. Could fit one in here. That would be 3. And then we'll connect to this street up. And that's really enough building for the time being. I don't want to overtax the people. So let's roll on with that. Nothing coming soon here. Yeah, we got another day before we can use any of those abilities. No reason not to just speed this up some. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't resume these jobs. There we go. Definitely can't let those go. What else do we have going on here? United by faith. Sir, we're holding an evening of prayer this afternoon without use of the ability. Plenty of people are here. They're praying, but also talking and laughing. I haven't seen anything this heartening in our city for a long time. It's really brought the community together. All right. More good news. It's an excellent thing to see. And you can see, yeah, not enough workers for all this stuff. And that's partly because they're going to pray, but you know what? We'll deal with it. I want to wait until we get full on all of the current tasks before we add any more. Of course, we always want to turn on the heaters in those, especially since they're not going to be in a heated zone by the generator. Okay, now it's done and everybody's going back to building. There we go. Now, where do I want to put the other child shelters? I've got one here, one here, one here. So, like, maybe there and there would sort of be indicated. They're going to fit. Nope, it's not going to fit there. I don't see us moving these anytime soon. But I also don't see why I can't just put one. I mean, it's a little bit further to walk, but But especially if I connect up some streets here. You know, just put it behind. That sawmill's going to move. Going to get taken down, but I mean, that seems a reasonably good spot to me. Yeah, let's do that. Let's build more street in there. Nope, nope. It's not how I want to do it. Let's just take it from the corner. Yeah. Let's do that. And then one more. Somewhere in this area. Thankfully, these are very light steel projects. And, you know, this isn't going to last there forever. I've already got one here. 2, 3, 4. Just trying to figure out where another good spot would be. I really like it to be somewhere over here, but, you know, this is sort of the depot area. There really isn't room without taking something down. So you know what? I think I'm just going to stick it now. See, I don't want anything behind there. How far does this reach? And the whole question is, like, if I put one here, is there going to be room for another sawmill over there that's not gonna get in the way? And I think there will be. It's kind of close to that one. I'd really like it to be over here more, but I don't know. I don't see any reason not to do it there and then just have a bunch more depots around it. Yeah, let's just do that. It's just sometimes, you know, the differences don't matter that much, but I do like spacing them out. We got plenty of builders for everything, so let's go ahead and start taking these down. Plenty for that. Take that one down too. All kinds of crazy nonsense happening here. Lots and lots of buildings. See, how far is that? About 3 hours. Let's go and fast forward through some of this. Yeah, probably about time to slow down now. So we can flip on that heater. Oh. Writing on the wall, trouble with the Londoners. Captain, someone has defaced the walls with predictions of doom for our city. Let's go back, it says. This is troubling. People already fear will share Winterholm's fate, and scared minds are swayed by even the smallest nudges. Send a cleric to reassure the people. We'll make hope fall slightly, or ignore it. Hope will fall even more. We definitely want to send the cleric. Do everything we can to mitigate this effect. Hope still falls, just not as badly. And another law now. So now that we have evening prayers, we can do the temple. A magnificent testament to the devotion of our people. It will kindle hope in the hearts of the faithful and sway the doubtful. That sounds promising. It raises hope. Discontent will occasionally fall slightly. The ceremonial service can raise hope and comfort discontented. You can only build one. Also costs food rations, but only can do it once every 4 days. Hope rises. Some Londoners may mend their ways. This really looks useful. Or the faith keepers. Our most devoted believers, they'll ensure that the righteous are able to work and pray in peace and security. They can break up protests. Nighttime procession reduces discontent. Then I have to build the seat of the faith keepers, and discontent will rise when I sign it, but then we can lower it over time. Discontent, not a particularly huge problem at the moment. We could always go with a house of healing or the field kitchens, which I'm more positive about. I'd like to have those by the time the next cooling period hits, but we have 1 day, 12 hours. We have enough time to sign it, I think. How long is that temple? Yeah, 1 day, 12 hours. We're going to have enough time, it looks like. So I want to sign the temple law.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Let's build it. That'll show the unbelievers. We should think of everyone's needs, not just the faith. Yeah, somebody's always got to be negative no matter what you're doing. Oh my goodness, we've got enough sick people that we need to staff that infirmary. The second one. So let's do that. So we've got one up. 2 child shelters up. A third one over there. And look at all that coal we just got. Bursting at the seams now. Yeah, there's the 4th. Where did I put the 5th one? I put it back here. That's built too. Okay, so we got all the child shelters up. We've got the old ones cleared out. And 3 more people join the Londoners because of the vandalism. That's super fantastic. Not at all. So, yeah, we're starting to build up a stockpile of steel. I've got 62 of it, even though we did a bunch of building. We're ready for the kids to come back. So that's pretty good. And, whoops, didn't mean to zoom out quite that far. And our overview here, clearing out this area, moving more stuff around the edges, creating more room. We're going to gradually try to fill in our housing here. Feeling good about all of that. Food, though, starting to become a problem. So we're doing pretty well, but it's not... there are still issues to work on, put it that way, that's for sure. So that is day 19. And we're going to be back soon with the next one. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you're continuing to enjoy this journey through Frostpunk.